It's another beautiful time again. Okay, of late, a woman came to me. I was like, my husband is always yelling at me. He's always shouting. Why must he shout to get everything out of me? Okay, and that really got me thinking. Of course, I tried to advise her as much as I could to help the situation, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things I told her, and which have been very very helpful, of course, to her. Okay, first of all, why do people yell? And let me tell you, this is not just husband to home to wife. Some women actually yell at others. And when a woman yells, they call it nagging. She's nagging, she nags a lot. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's look at both and see, okay, how do we get out of this? What should I do if my partner yells at me or nags, shouts at every little thing? Okay, I want to help you today. Okay, now let's look at it this way. First of all, why do people yell? Why do they yell? Yeah, why do people shout? Number one, some people shout because they want to get your attention. That is the best way they think they can get your attention. They shout. Maybe they've been trying to use some low, soft voices. Hello, dear. I actually want this. What would you do about that? And nothing is coming. It's forthcoming. What is it? And everybody starts shouting. Yeah. People yell because they want to get your attention sometimes. Yes, but most of the time they want to get your attention, and they believe shouting we will just call you to order. Although this is not a defense for that, I'm not holding brief for them. Okay, that is that. Sometimes also people yell just because they want to stir up emotion within you. They want you to get angry. They know you don't like it, yet they want to do it. Yes. Another reason why people yell, they want to assert a point. No, this is what I am saying. Okay, now let's look at it from those three angles and see what we can do. Okay, now in terms of getting your attention, this is what I will say. Truly, sometimes we don't pay attention to people, especially in this part of the world, until they shout. Because many of us actually came from families where they shout. Africans, yes. We have came from families where parent believes to checkmate the child, to make the child stop something, they just have to shout. And the moment you shout, the child stops to want to say, okay, mommy, why did you shout? And then they're able to get, you know, their attention and say what they wanted to say. So somehow our parents have come to believe that that is the best way they can get our attention. And a child who grows up in such an environment, they actually see it when it becomes an adult. They become an adult who sees shouting or yelling as a way to get people's attention. So don't blame your wife, don't blame your husband too much. Blame it on the background. So since it's a background issue, what should you do? Okay, you are going to have to, engage some strategies to help this person to realize that, hey man, you don't need to shout. You can actually get your things done without shouting. Don't forget, it is a process. It is a process. You've got to be patient to get to drive your point home, because if you yourself you are not patient, also you will end up yelling. Okay, yeah. All right, so sometimes it is because they grew up from an environment where they actually have to yell before they get other people's attention, so they believe they have to yell to get your attention. So what should you do? You know what? The moment he or she starts doing things, giving you signs that they need your attention, please give it. Yeah, give it. When your wife wants to talk to you, it is not the time to pick up the newspaper and be reading. No, it's not. It's a time, if you will. It's a time to reduce the volume. Let the person feel connecting. If you're watching TV or whatever, it's a time to reduce the volume. Okay, try to show that, okay, I'm with you. Most times when people feel we are actually with them, they don't shout. So that's a therapy for that. That's a therapy for that. Some of us don't feel, oh, I can do many things at the same time. Come on, keep talking. No, nobody, you wouldn't love that. So why would you do that to someone? Okay. So when somebody needs your attention, from the moment they start giving their signs, you know the sign your husband gives when he needs your attention. Yeah, you know the signs your wife gives when she needs your attention. Right from those subtle, you know, right from those subtle signs, give them the attention they need, and you're not going to be having the history of yelling in your relationship with time. Okay. Another reason why people yell is because they want to assert a point. Okay. Let me first of all tell you, you don't need to yell to assert a point. You can be very, very calm. Am I shouting now? I'm not shouting. And I'm driving up a point. If you think while you're talking, your partner is talking also, just keep quiet and listen to that partner. When they are done, ask them, please, can I talk now? Aha, okay. After with that action, they are bound, conscience bound, to allow you to talk, because you actually kept quiet when they were saying yes, yes. You to be patient. Even if the person is saying jargons, just listen. And when you feel the person is done, or when the person has paused, ask again, are you done? Can I talk now? Would you be willing to listen to me? You know that would also save you that moment of having to yell. When both partner keeps talking at the same time, they want to make their point at the same time, it results in yelling. Yelling in any way does not do any good to any situation, I tell you. It makes it worse, because nobody loves to be yelled at. It gets me angry, it gets you angry too. Yeah. So please, that's a way to tackle yelling. If you have a partner who yells at you, maybe they're trying to get your attention. I've told you what to do, and sometimes they want to assert a point. Maybe both of you are trying to make your point at the same time. So definitely, somebody will resort to shouting. Okay, that is that. I think sometimes too, why do people yell? There are several reasons why people yell actually. But whatever it is, take a moment and assess the situation too. When somebody is yelling at you, take a moment, assess the situation. Why is this person yelling? The questions you ask determines the answers you get. Yeah. So when you ask, why is this person always yelling? You can have some answers that will help you to know, okay, what next to do to avoid the yelling. And sometimes also it requires that at a soft time, both of you take time to talk about the situation. I don't like the way you shouted at me that time. Why did you have to shout? And be willing to know why. Don't just ask because you want to start another thing, you want to start up something, you want to now make your own. Okay, it was your turn to shout at that time, it was your turn to make trouble, and now I want to make my own trouble. No, you asked why. Be willing to listen to know why. And when the person says why, okay, try to process it. I'm telling you, for every question there is an answer in the question. When you say 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, 4 is in, you get your 4 out of your 2 plus 2. 2 sticks, 2 sticks, then you count 1, 2, 3, 4. My 4 is inside those 2. Yes. So please, there are reasons why people yell, although not, whether justifiable or not justifiable is a different issue. Okay? But whether they are justifiable or not, they are yelling. And their yelling will not make anything better in your relationship. So what should you do? Go over this video again, and I'm sure it's going to be helpful to you. Okay, and also make sure that they don't drag you to that point. You don't like it, so don't do it. Okay. And it's sometimes these things are not easy, especially when you are used to it. But as time goes on, you get to realize that these are powerful strategies to help you deal with somebody who shouts or yells at you. Don't forget, it's important to always talk about whatever you think is not helpful in your marriage. Do you know, one of my children once told me some time ago, long time, she was very small, this lady I'm talking about now, she's over 22 years, 20, okay, she told me I was shouting at her. I said, mommy, why are you shouting? I said, because I want to get you to do I want you to do what I wanted you. I wanted you to know what. I said, I can actually know, mommy, just tell me. And that set me thinking. I can actually drive home my point that God used my own daughter to check me because I actually came from a family that shouts. But I'm a lot better now. Allow God to use people to get you to be better. Okay? The next time somebody tells you, why are you shouting? It's because your shouting is not doing any good to them. I'm sure you even shouted in the first place because you wanted the situation to be better. But that was your best way of doing it. But that does not mean it is the best way or the right way at all to get the job done, to get things right. So it is not getting things right. So for the fact that they are reacting and say they don't like it, the fact that they are reacting to it means that you can never get things right between you. So it is the wrong strategy you are using. So I'm believing God that this talk has helped you or is going to help you, in your to help you to know what best to do when somebody yells at you. Okay, try assess the situation. Why is this person shouting? If this person has got your attention when he was giving the soft sign, there wouldn't have been any need to yell at you. Okay, and um, probably when you know other reasons, or like I said, it may be a background issue and a background problem came from a background that they shout, and you're not going to get that out of the person until you patiently prove to the person through your own responses that, guy, madam, you don't have to yell. I'll still listen to you even when you don't yell. Thank you very much. God bless you. Love you always.